Homeowner Association of Condominium. A condominium, normally abbreviated to the condo, is a sort of real estate isolated into a few units that are each independently claimed, surrounded by basic territories mutually possessed. The form of ownership defines a condominium. Residential condominiums are regularly built as apartment buildings. However, there has been an expansion in the quantity of detached condos, which look like single-family homes yet in which the yards, building sides, and avenues are mutually claimed and together kept up by a group affiliation. Dissimilar to flats, which are rented by their tenants, condominium units are claimed out and out. Moreover, the owners of the individual units additionally, all things considered, possess the basic regions of the property, for example, lobbies, walkways, pantries, and so forth, and additionally normal utilities and civilities, for example, the HVAC framework, lifts, etc. Many shopping centers are an industrial condominium in which the individual retail and office spaces are possessed by the organizations that involve them, while the basic ranges of the shopping center are altogether claimed by all the business elements that possess the individual spaces. The basic territories have overseen all things considered by the owners through their affiliation, for example, a homeowner association. In fact, a condominium is a gathering of individual home units of basic ranges alongside the land whereupon they sit. Singular home ownership inside a condominium is interpreted as responsibility for the airspace binding the limits of the home. The limits of the space are determined by an authoritative archive known as a declaration, documented on record with the local governing authority. Ordinarily, these limits will incorporate the divider encompassing a condo, permitting the homeowner to make some inside alterations without affecting the common zone. The corporation holds common property and trust in the interest of the homeowners as a gathering it might not have ownership itself. Condominiums have conditions, contracts, and confinements, and regularly decide that represent how the individual unit owners are to share the space. It is likewise possible for a condo to comprise of single-family abodes. There are likewise detached condominiums where homeowners don't keep up the outsides of the residences, yards, and so on, and site condominiums where the owner has more control and perhaps ownership over the outside appearance. These structures are favored by some arranged neighborhoods and gated groups. Homeowner Association. A homeowner association, whose individuals are the unit owners, deals with the condominium through a board of managerial staff, chose by the participation. This exists under different names, relying upon the jurisdiction, for example, unit title, sectional title, common hold, strata gathering, or tenant owners association, body corporate, owners corporation or condominium association. Another variety of this idea is the timeshare, in spite of the fact that not all timeshares are condominiums, and not timeshares include real responsibility for genuine property. Condominiums might be found in both civil law and customary law legal frameworks, as it is absolutely a making of the statute. In addition to other things, the HOA evaluates unit owners for the expenses of keeping up the regular territories, and so on. That is, the HOA chooses how much every owner ought to pay and has the legitimate energy to gather that. Non-residential uses. Condominium ownership is additionally utilized, though less as often as possible, for non-residential land uses. Workplaces, bathrooms, retail shops, private air terminals, aggregate lodging offices, exposed land, and capacity. The legal structure is the same, and a number of the advantages are comparative. For example, a charitable partnership may confront a lower tax liability in an office condo than in an office leased from a taxable, revenue-driven organization. In any case, the continuous turnover of business land utilized as a part of specific can make the firmness of condo plans hazardous. The pros and cons of condominium ownership. Pros of condominium ownership are: fewer support and repair duties, access to nearby enhancements, Enhanced security includes in some condominium units. Monthly support or condo expenses are generally unsurprising. Running of the townhouse company. As an owner, to have voting rights and can be chosen to the top managerial staff. A people group that may have an extensive variety of social, excitement and recreational exercises some of the time, equipped with a particular way of life. The cons of condominium ownership are unable to choose when support and repairs complete. Need to pay for enhancements that are utilized. Less security in some condo units and potentially more noise. The possibility of extraordinary appraisal charges for unexpected repairs. Like most routes, a condo draws in people with an assortment of identities. It can now and then be a test to achieve a consensus. Less space in some condo units. Possible limitations on things like noise levels, parking, pets, smoking, and even the style and shade of things like door and window covers. Advantages of condominiums: controlled access and greater security. Low maintenance. Convenience. Disadvantages of condominiums: less autonomy. Financial risk. Parking. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees, landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list, visit www.wowsupermarket.com.